Hey guys, how are ya? Caught me picking a winner. Anyway, check it out. I've got a new boat. You! Well, second hand, but new for me. But first, instead of walking you around this boat, let's give her a test. Let's hit the bar, let's hit some choppy water, and let's catch some fish. Woo! Little turn. How fast? Must be like a big toy to him, eh? Yeah. He's huge. Massive. Oh, how big are they? They're everywhere. Look at that. Yeah, little baby. It's like 5 under the boat, 10. Woo. Can't get away from the sharks. Mongrel. Hey, gonna do with you. Too many of them. First hit of the day. We've had the quietest morning.
It's a brown nugget.
This is 20 pound of 20 pound, or 30 braid, 20 litre. The brown turd. It's gonna be at least a 55, maybe 60. The weight's not there, but the fight is. He was screaming before we started out there. I can see him. He's fat. Oh, it's a sick one, bro. It's a sick one. I'm getting too excited. This might be my local PB, bro. This is over 70.
Really?
Yeah, look at it, bro. Look.
Oh, that's a donkey. That's a good one.
What's the biggest one I've seen here?
He's fat.
He's a... Woo! Yeah, bro. We're on the board, brother.
The brown turd.
Woo!
He's a solid one. The brown turd.
Have a look at this sucker. He's fat, eh? Yeah, look at the weather. It's been too good. We've been getting nothing. Not even. That's our first nibble. Phew! Alright, so first bite, it's been slow, 2-3 hours. Got absolutely nothing. This is our first bite. 73 centimetre snapper in 10 metres of water. Stoked with that one.
Cracker.
So
Oh yeah, he's a good one.
So Brody's finally put the green on, and first cast.
Orange and black.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh, just a chaos.
What do you got, Broadstar?
Nice
He's
red.
a fatty, man.
He's a good one.
He's got a belly on him. All right, get the little.
I don't know. I can't call it. In that
It
run,
looked-
he was big, but now it just feels like a plastic bag.
Might be foul hooked or just
Yeah,
about
June or something. I
take
don't know.
off.
It's just like a power run.
June normally go 3 times as long as that. Oh, my spots are producing today.
Doing it now, aren't we? That is actually a lot bigger.
He went weird, eh?
How's that bait, as we said it?
Oh, yeah.
Orange and black, baby.
The puffy little skirt has gone off.
Oh, I just felt it move.
Looks like he's got weight in that rod.
Not bad.
That's better. So just come out to the 20 metre mark and check that out. Look at that bait. Good fish.
Just saw the rod going.
There he is.
70 every part. 74. I think he's that big, but he's solid.
He's solid. See what he does when he's... Yeah, he's good. Look at the head on him.
He's as big as yours. Oh, the trailer's
Might be
just
68.
got him in the lip.
Might be 68.
Just got him in the lip. Yeah,
Oh!
That'll do. Oh, that'll do.
Yeah.
That's it there.
It is, hang on.
Open your mouth.
71.
Yeah, I'll take that.
With an open mouth.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Heck yeah, just go that side, the sun's wrecking it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Every day of the week.
Stay there, I'll just... Stuff, mate. Pearlies for dinner, boys. Ew. Oh, that's better. That's what I'm talking about. Ew. Well, we've had this boat now for about 6 months, and the weather has been hideous, like hideous. Big swell, lots of floods, and haven't been getting out much, but lately we have. So here and there we've gotten out, and that was a bit of footage we've got, and we've been out a lot more since, but here we go. So she's on a brand new trailer. It's galvanized, color coded. Bit of mud up here from the other day. So yeah, not much to see about the trailer, but it's got a wrap on it. Now this wrap's nothing special. It's just a wrap from eBay that me mate put on before I bought it. And I didn't pick the name either, by the way. But like I've heard, sometimes the name picks you. So let's move on. We've got a brand new hardtop. Now, this hardtop is so good, getting that shade, getting out the weather, having the rocket launchers on the top, and I'll jump up there and show you that soon. It's also designed so you can sit on it and watch you spread out the back of your lures. And then it's also got some wing nuts on there, and the whole thing folds back in travel if you need to, or because it's 3.1 high, which is over 10 foot. So, you know, if you got a low shed, then you can get it under the shed, no dramas at all. So, as I said, the trailer's pretty standard. She is a drive-on trailer, which is great. And she drives on pretty easy. We got 100 horsepower 4-stroke on the back, so that goes really good. It's only a 5-meter plate boat, which is, being an older model, it's not too heavy, so it does 72k an hour on the water, which is absolutely hammering. That's just with me in it by myself with hardly any gear. So I love the yammies. I've always been a yammy man. It's propped really well and it goes good. It's really reliable. I just love it. What I also love about this boat is the transom at the back. It's all solid, you know, it's all one piece, And we've got the bilge pump down the back, we've got deck wash, we've got the fuel separator, we got the bait tank which will jump in and see ya. And yeah, she's a good little beast. So I'll pull down the anchor and let's jump in her. Now it's got that much deck room, it's not funny for a little boat. So good, so much room to fish. We've got bits and pieces everywhere at the moment. It's not really, it's nearly there, as in how I like to have it. We've got the life jackets just hang on here because we've got to put them on through the bar, and then we take them straight off when we're out the bar. We've got that much tackle in here, so it's got a lot of room, eh? We don't use the bed, but we're going to start fishing night for dewies and sharks in the river. So this will come out on those nights. My young fella will sleep in there, no dramas. So here we got tackle, we got skirts, we got some bibs, and we got live bait gear and bits and pieces. This stuff down here is a cooker. So we got one of those butane gas cookers and fry pan, wok and things like that. I want to do a few cook ups on the beach. Heap of that coming as well. We got our heap of line, plastics, wet weather gear, jigs, spare bilge pump for backup, fire extinguisher, UHF or VHF. We've got our EPIRB which we need, and our V-sheet bucket, all that sort of safety gear, bailing bucket. I took this off another boat. I actually have another boat and I'll get into that soon. But yeah, I took this off. I love the big stainless steels, makes me feel like more of a captain. This is the 558 Fruno. They are an awesome unit. It has the P66 transducer, which is unreal. This was off my old boat. This is obviously the Simrad. It is a sounder slash do that a wash loader, sounder slash GPS. I didn't connect the sounder because it's only a small unit, but it is a great little GPS and they're so easy to use. I might just flick that on for you in a minute. Not a big fan of the carpet, but it does hold hooks good. You just put them in there and they don't come back on the bar. Like I said, I've got a bit of cleaning up to do. Got mounts and stuff for phones and GoPros and our digital scales. It's one of the best weighing scales, so no lies when we catch a fish. Love this sticker. That was on there when I got it, so I'm going to leave that on. But these are those wing nuts I was telling you about. Just undo them with a pair of multi grips and she comes down. We'll jump up there in a sec. Good gunnels for an old boat. Good rod holders. You've got the stainless steel rod holders, and we've got our outrigger holes here. So we got, I think they're 4 meter, maybe 5 meter outriggers came with it. Now the bait tank, this bait tank and bait board was down here, so it took up this much room. So I just had, I know it's a bit dodgy, but she's strong as. I had these galvanized poles, cut them in half, U-bolted them on here with brackets and slid this on. Now we've got all this room to fish, walk right up to it. It's great. Pumps well, more rod holders there, which is great for traveling. It's got a brand new battery, second brand new battery. Got your isolator switches at the back. This is what goes in that big tub, which I've got to pack up soon on me secret plastics that I love me snapper with. Not so secret, are they? I always show what I use. Love the nuclear chicken, I love the pink and whites. These containers are the way to go. Just once you got them, you can just keep filling them. Keep your jism in there, mate. Keep them soft. And then these fit perfect. I put that foam in it. It's called Ableflex. Get it from Bunnings if you want. And these don't move. It's good. So I got livey rigs in there. I got sinkers in there. More livey set up in there, or bait. And then I've got my jigs for live. And then just while you're driving around and you know you don't have a spot for anything, I just chuck them in there in the meantime. And there's a new bit of stuff. But yeah, it's really good. It's good having the throttle right here on the side. The engine is older. It's 2005 100 4-stroke. It is the last carburetor model. And mate, I can't believe how good it is on fuel, eh? It's just, I think the other day I did 100 kilometers in one day and I used 42 liters of fuel, And the other day I went out for 2 full days and I used 24 litres of fuel. Got a bit of a burley bucket here, but I don't use it for that. I just throw rubbish in there. Well, I don't like throwing any line or rubbish in the ocean, so I put it in there and it holds in there good. Something heavy on it. And then that's about it. Not much to it. She's nice and simple the way I like it. It's a really, really deep V, so it's not as stable as most boats. When you're driving it is, but when you're not driving, it's not. When you're just walking around, you know. But when you're in that chop, man, I know I'll put some footage up, but I know the footage doesn't do it justice, but you can hear the boat banging and banging, and not one drop on the windscreen, eh? She loves it. She loves it. Just really deflects it well, so you sort of can't have everything. You can't have the most stable boat in the world and then expect to cut through all that rubbish chop. She's been good up to 20 knots, no dramas, so we'll just keep pushing her through the limits, see what we run into. So it's got a hatch to get through up and down if you need, and an anchor well, a couple of anchor brackets. Hook this up just for the bar crossing if I need it. Haven't really used it yet. And then on here it holds me, another dude, no worries. So there's me standing on it there, no worries at all. But yeah, you just, if you're marlin fishing, just mates driving, take turns up here, and it's just a little boat with another feature of a big boat really, looking up high, looking for bait, looking at your skirts, looking at your lures, looking for free jumpers, birds. Just being up that fair bit high helps heaps. It feels heaps high actually, so that'll be getting used, especially Fraser Island. It'll be so good out there. So I'm really happy with this. Been all ground back for paint. The bloke before me did it, so one day I might paint it, but in the meantime I'd rather just use and abuse it. So yeah, I hooked up I already had the deck wash, but I just changed the hose, made it a bit longer, and we got the deck wash there. Blast that blood out straight away. A few attachments here for knives and dehookers. Got the ear muffs. The muff's always in there, ready to clean out no matter where I am. Yeah, real happy with her. This is her. We love it, mate. It doesn't look like much, but we love it. It's been going good. Kids love it too. So that's what I was saying before. I've actually got a 23-foot Caribbean that I want to do up. I need to find a good boat builder that's into you know, doing up boats and that, and get some good advice. There's not much I need doing, but I just bought this to use it until I got the big boat going. In the meantime, we've been loving this. It hasn't really slowed us down, so it's good. So if you like all aspects of fishing, yeah, keep an eye on us. We're doing a lot of snapper fishing and chasing a few dewies in the beast, and yeah, the shark fishing's always coming too, but she's cold down here at the moment, and I love my table fish, whatever they are, pearlies, snapper and so forth. So yeah, good fun, heaps of trips coming up, so subscribing's always free. Tell your mates, and we'll try and teach you as much as we know, so you can learn what we do and how we do it, and take your advice, their advice, our advice, and see how you go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. The next video you'll see us out in the water with this thing. You.